If you want to prepare yourself the best way possible for FIFA 21, you came to the perfect channel because I'm your boy Viva La FIFA, and in this video I will show you the top 25 highest rated players for the Premier League to sign up in either the career mode or in Ultimate Team. So if you love the video, don't forget to smash an amazing thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more, and put on the notification bell, and let me know who is your favorite in this video. And if you're asking me, Viva, where is a player like Wan-Bissaka or Kovacic? Guys, they are amazing, but their ratings are just not high enough to get into the video. Same can be said about Anthony Martial, Marcus Rashford, and many others. It's starting with 85 rated. The one player that will get there is Trent and Sane, but also those other players could have been on the last spot in this list. But if you want to see all the ratings, just watch my channel because I made it all already. Teams like Arsenal, United, the player ratings, it's there. If you click that I button, you can also vote for your favorite in the Premier League. So don't forget, give a thumbs up if you love it, sub for more, and put on the bell. Starting off with Trent Alexander-Arnold, and he is one of the few players with an 85 rating that just made it into this list. For example, Kovacic, together with Anthony Martial and Marcus Rashford, who will also be 85 rated, just didn't make the cut. They're still unbelievable players, but Trent Alexander-Arnold with his ratings in total is just above them. And same can be said about the last 85 rated player. From then on, it's 86 plus and more is Leroy Sané. With a downgrade from 86 to 85, he almost lost his spot in the top 25, but he is just holding on to it. Next year, he might not even be in here because he is heavily linked with a move to Bayern Munich. One of the biggest steps in the top 50 goes to Harry Maguire, the captain of Manchester United. He was 82 rated. He will at least go up to 85, or there is a big chance Maguire will end up as an 86 rated right back, centre back I mean. If I compare him with players like Leonardo Bonucci at the moment, who are also 86 or higher, I think Harry Maguire should be up there. United fans, smash a thumbs up if you agree. Before you say Viva, you're a big fan of Man United. Nope guys, I'm just supporting Atletico Madrid, so I am not biased about any player in this video. That shows why also Robertson of Liverpool deserves an upgrade from 85 to 86, making him one of the best left backs in the game. He only has competition with Jordi Alba of Barcelona, who is now higher rated, but I'm afraid for the Barcelona fans, Alba will go down and Robertson is the new number one on that position. Tottenham Hotspur goalkeeper Hugo Lloris is going down from 88 to 87. He was out with broken elbow, but also in the games he played, he slipped up numerous times that I will say, well, with the age plus the mistakes he made, he can't keep an 88 rated card. Lloris is going down to 87. You can agree or not, but David Silva is going down from 88 to 87. I used SoFIFA, an amazing website for all these stats, and 99% of those cases they are correct for the next FIFA. So David Silva is 34 of 35. He did great when he played for Manchester City, but he is still hit with a downgrade, but 87 still looks pretty decent. Also, his teammate Ederson Moraes has the same downgrade, going down from 88 to 87 with an average of 6.3 in the Premier League. He belongs with the lowest rated goalkeepers. Well, keeper Arrizabalaga was even worse, but Ederson this season was not full of fantastic saves. He needs to recover himself in the forthcoming season. Many Manchester City players in a row. Well, I can't help it, I'm just making the top 25. Aymeric Laporte was 87 and is staying 87. When he was playing, he was without a doubt the best centre back for City, but his injuries are keeping him away from an upgrade. Jamie Vardy, another player that made a huge step together with Harry Maguire in this top 50, because he was first top 45, something like that in this list, but with a big upgrade in the winter plus an upgrade in the summer. Jamie Vardy is back at the top where he belongs, because he is one of the top goal scorers of the Premier League, and then he means 87 is more realistic in comparison with Aubameyang, Aguero, and all those other strikers. Chelsea fans, smash a thumbs up for your new signing Hakim Ziyech, the masterful, skillful player of Ajax Amsterdam, who is going to Chelsea for his second time. time because he played there in the Champions League in an amazing 4-4 draw between Chelsea and Ajax. Ziyech is a player for Ajax who played as a right forward, not as a cam. So some people make a mistake on that. Of course, as a cam he is much more effective, but also on that right forward position he could look like the Bernardo Silva of FIFA 20, but he can be it in FIFA 21. And just one step higher is Fabinho, the CDM of Liverpool, the most important player of the team for Jurgen Klopp, because if he can put one player on paper first, it would either be Firmino or Fabinho, because they are super important for the balance of the team. Fabinho is a great passing player and defensively a god. Paul the Beast Pogba is still in the top 15, but steadily he is going lower and lower and lower. He needs to recover himself in the forthcoming season if he wouldn't be out after top 20 in FIFA 22. Paul Pogba is now only going down from 88 to 87, a minor downgrade. If he plays, he is pretty decent, but he's injured or not playing at a high level, and those things, well, it makes simple a downgrade. A nice big upgrade is coming for Riyad Mahrez. With the injury of Leroy Sané, he became the #1 winger together with Raheem Sterling, and Bernardo Silva also played the majority of the games, sometimes as a cam, sometimes on the wing position. But Riyad Mahrez, without a doubt, picked up the most informed cards on the wing for Man City, did great in real life of course as well, and for that he is going up to 87. Once again, we are staying with Manchester City, and more players are coming up from that team, and that is Bernardo Silva. He was 87 rated in 17 games. He got 5 goals, 5 assists, and what I love about the guy is his work rate defensively. He never gives up, and Pep Guardiola appreciates him for that, and that alone already. So, to make a hat-trick of Manchester City players in a row, we have Raheem Sterling. He is going to switch positions from right wing to left wing. He did score a couple of goals once again, so his shooting stats should easily go over 80, because in 2-3 consecutive seasons he is scoring over 20 goals a year. That is incredible, but he also was pretty poor in a lot of games, so it's a little bit a 50-50 if he will go up to 89 or stay 88. Heung-min Son is just a fabulous player that is overpowered and sweaty, and if you have him, you have a guarantee for loads of goals. Son is a player, well, you will love to use as a striker, but next season he is playing as a left winger. We have to thank Mourinho for that, for making him switch positions. Harry Kane is the #1 striker, but with Kane out, Heung-min Son could be easily become the striker in the forthcoming season, and then EA has to give him another position change in the winter. Roberto Bobby Fabinho is going up to an 88 rated striker, and the haters will say he only scored 1 goal at Anfield, but people who are saying that normally are 5 years old or people with a brain like a 5-year-old, because if you're watching football, you know Firmino is way more important than just looking at the goal stats. He is a complete forward, the first man to chase the defensive line of the opponent, a target man, and super important in the combination to make room for the left wing Mane and right wing Mo Salah. So looking as a complete forward, he's one of the best in the world. Newly signed Bruno Fernandes makes a top spot in this list for Manchester United, and even beating Paul Pogba. And some people say, Viva, Bruno Fernandes only played a couple of games in the Premier League. First of all, in those games he was extraordinary, and for the people who are saying that, probably once again 5-year-olds, watch his stats at Sporting Club de Portugal for the last 24 months and it will blow you away. Bruno Fernandes, a fabulous player. Give a thumbs up if you love him. Manchester United goalkeeper David De Gea needs some changes in his stats. For example, his handling, it's too high. He is not one of the best handling goalkeepers. Look at the reflexes and the diving. Yep, he is world class, but on his line, handling the ball, coming for crosses, David De Gea is just average as a goalkeeper. So downgrades in some areas like the handling, and some upgrades in the other positions will keep him the same rating. And N'Golo Kante was not selected for the team of the season, and that means EA is not very kind of him this season, because Kovacic, he got the spot. He'll probably get a big upgrade, Kovacic, to also 85, maybe 86, but I don't think EA will make him that big of a gap. I think he will go up with a +3. So Kante, he is staying 89, still nothing wrong with that, but also a position change as CDM. He is not playing with Jorginho taking the spot, but he's more playing as a center mid. When Harry Kane plays, he scores a goal. If you just look to all the special cards he collected in a couple of months, it was for sure Kane was racing towards a 90 plus rated card. But then he got injured, didn't play games, so now he's a little bit, well, in limbo. Will it be 90? Will it stay 89? For me, he can go up, but I know some people will say he didn't do enough. Also, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, just like Heung-min Son, is making a position change. He is going from the striker position to the left forward position. With Nketiah or Lacazette playing as a striker, Aubameyang was needed down the left wing position, Pepe as the right wing. Arsenal had a pretty decent team on paper, but in real life, it was nothing the fans expected. But Aubameyang, he was still amazing. Alisson Becker is 90 rated in FIFA, and I think he deserves that. Marc-Andre ter Stegen, Jan Oblak, or in my opinion, even better goalkeepers at the moment. But Alisson is getting in there in that top 5 or maybe even top 3 goalkeepers in the world. He is super important for Liverpool, and he shows that by not playing against Atletico Madrid. Finally, Sergio Kun Aguero seems to become a 90 plus rated striker, and this is a little bit, well, too little too late, because he was already a 90 plus striker 2-3 years ago. He is one of the best finishers in the Premier League of all time. 10 years Premier League, over 200 goals. Aguero is a goal machine guaranteed. So EA, finally, you're making up with your mistakes. Just outside the top 3, we find Sadio Mane, but he made a sprint in the top 10, coming from spot 11 to the number 4 position. Sadio Mane was the best winger in the Premier League. I dare to say that. Also, his teammate Mo Salah was pretty decent, nothing wrong with that. But Mane making a huge jump. He scored an amazing goal. I believe he scored a half bicycle kick goal or a backheel goal. He had fabulous assisting, and against Bayern Munich, he turned around Manuel Neuer if he wasn't there. Number 3 is still Mohamed Salah, and we can argue about Salah and Mane switching positions, but looking to the stats, Salah is just slightly better. Mane might be easier to use because he's even faster and stronger, more stamina than Salah, but if you say Salah played a bad season, once again, check your facts. Yep, it's not a 32 goals a season he got 2 years ago, but still over 15 goals and 15 assists. Everybody that is saying Salah was bad, well, open your eyes. At number 2, we find 91 rated Virgil van Dijk. With a +1, he is reaching the same height as Sergio Ramos got in FIFA 19 after winning 4 Champions League titles in 5 years' time. With the signing of Virgil van Dijk, a good area started for Liverpool. Jurgen Klopp is a good coach, but he needs fabulous players, and that is VVD. Jordan Henderson is the captain, but Virgil van Dijk is the leader. And the number 1 in this list. And if you thought I loved Manchester United, well, I love United, but I also love City, Chelsea, Tottenham, and all those other teams in the Premier League just as much, because Kevin De Bruyne for me is the best playmaker in the world. He should also go up to 93. I dare to say that. Ronaldo 93, Neymar going up to 93, and KDB also going up there, because this man is just an unstoppable force of creativity on the pitch. You can't stop him. He has the physicality to play against tough defenders. He has the accuracy to pass a ball over 50 yards, and it's still very, very accurate. So he is the man you would love as a playmaker in your squad. So guys, are you missing a player? Who is your favorite? Give a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more, and put on the notification bell. I thank you once again from the bottom of my heart for watching the video. Subscribe for more. I wish you all a fantastic day, and as you know, for me, keep it cool, keep it real, and ciao for now.